Hello, I'm William Howard, and for more, let's bring in Alex Iceman, the founder of Genium. Alex, it's great to see you.
Thanks for having me, William.
It's a competitive race. Google is trailing behind and has just released a version of its chatbot known as Bard. Do you think it stacks up against Microsoft's version?
Absolutely. Google is trailing behind, and they're desperately trying to catch up with that AI play. And they're so far trailing big time. They're just releasing a beta version, and it's only similar to what ChatGPT can do. But GPT is a very sophisticated tool and has many more applications, such as images recognition, and the new version, GPT-4, does tremendous amount of calculations and does much better job than Bard. So there's a long way to go for Google to catch up.
Why is it so important to have Google in this race? What are the consequences for the company if it doesn't get it right?
Google has been a leading, or is still a leading social search engine around the world, or for people to go in and search for information. And they're notoriously afraid of that new technology taking over that leadership for them. And if they don't make it right, then Microsoft will, and other companies, in fact, other models will prevail and take over the vast majority of the search results. People already are using it much more frequently than we think they are.
Do you think AI is a fad, or does it truly have the ability to completely revolutionize the way we live?
AI has been around for many years. We just haven't noticed it. What ChatGPT did in OpenAI, they've created an interface very understandable for a real person to communicate with AI, and that's why we're seeing a massive adoption. We already see tremendous benefit of this from personal assistant summary, notes taking, analysis. We even deployed a program at Genium where we can train a model on all the business's data for a particular business. So C-level executives can ask questions and the AI assistant and ask about risk factors and certain decision making based on a big data and historical data that has been collected. So we already see tremendous impact on the industry, and we'll see more and more in healthcare and many more industries.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about your brand, Genium. So what are you doing to help implement this revolutionization of AI and the way that we're using tech?
We've been focusing on building very sophisticated software for our clients, and right now providing engineers to integrate AI and GPT and all other models into their day-to-day operations. On top of it, building great dashboards and mobile apps and integrate it all together, train the newly created AI models, and make sure that businesses utilize it effectively. We already use it for coding. Our engineers are using AI to code, and the productivity went up 50%.
Now, this is a real sticking point for many people. Google's product lead for Bard says the answers aren't going to always be perfect. I think statements like these are what have people concerned. How much misinformation are these chatbots peddling, and how worrying is that?
There is so-called the Jurassic Park effect, and I think that's what we're seeing here. The technology was revealed much earlier than we were ready to control it, and now it's genie out of the box, and we'll see a lot of bad actors try to use it. We already see text-to-video, text-to-speech deepfakes, and it will be hard to determine what's real and what's not. And bad actors and bot farms will use to influence our democracy, and a lot of misinformation there. And what AI does really well is it writes a very convincing statement with references, and if you add a voice or deep fake video to it, it's going to be really hard to determine what's truth and what's not. And we'll see a lot of this information in the next year or two.
Yeah, it's a very interesting discussion and a massively growing industry. Alex, thanks for breaking it down for us.
Absolutely, thank you.
I'm William Howard. Thanks for your company. Ticker News. We'll be right back.
Watching Ticker News. More news is just minutes away.